Then I got Animal Crossing on 3DS. This is probably my most played 3DS game. Back when I was in college, this game was my It's like something about it. I like this one more than New Horizons. I want them to make another game like this, honestly. There's just so much to do. If I was to put this in my 3DS game right now, it's like, it'd be fun to see what all has changed in my town naturally over the past like 3 years, you know, because I haven't played in a while. Codename Steam, I bought this game for like $6 like a year after its release. Like no one bought it. It's fun. It's just like a tactics game, but it's like steampunk America. Interesting. Link Between Worlds, great game. If I wasn't nostalgic for A Link to the Past, this might be my favorite Zelda game of all time. It's very easy, and yeah, Link to the Past, it's just something about it, the art style and all that, but this is a great game. Honestly, one of the best Zelda games, without a doubt. Majora's Mask 3D, probably the best version of Majora's Mask that they ever made. The 3D works really well. They made it very easy to keep track of all the side quests and all that. Yeah, can't say enough good things about Majora's Mask. Then we got Ocarina of Time 3D, same thing. Same exact thing as Majora's Mask. It's like one of the best versions of this game to ever exist. Ocarina of Time 3D. Mario Kart 7, great game. I think in this one they made it so that you could actually like fly your cart around, and it's got really good online. I was a big fan of this one back in the day. This one I actually got pretty recently, like maybe a month or two ago. I found this just randomly, I think at GameStop, and I was just surprised to see a 3DS game, honestly. But yeah, Metroid Samus Returns. I've played The Return of Samus before, and this one seems to not only be like a remake, but like a complete reimagining of that game. It's really good. It's very similar to Metroid Dread, a lot of the same mechanics. Monster Hunter 3. This is the game that first got me into Monster Hunter. I've put hundreds of hours into this game. It was very difficult at the time too, because this one, it didn't have online or anything like that, and I didn't have the second extra joystick for the 3DS. So I had to play it all using the touch screen and all that, and it was really difficult. You have to like fight these underwater monsters, which a lot of people didn't like. I miss it. Yeah, I love Monster Hunter. This is a great game. This is the best of them all though. Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World's great, but it's no Monster Hunter 4. I bought this game for Ernesto because he said that he was gonna be down to play it with me, but he never did. He still has it too. But all jokes aside, this game is my favorite 3DS game of all time. One of my favorite games, honestly. And I wish that they would just come out with like a console version of this game. Yeah, Monster Hunter 4. Rules. Monster Hunter Generations. This is kind of like a greatest hits of Monster Hunter. It came out after Monster Hunter 4. It's still a great game. Maybe a little bit less creative. I wasn't a fan of the styles thing that they came out with for it. Still really good though. I didn't put as much time into that one. Pilot Wings Resort. Nintendo 3DS Pilot Wings. Kind of more the same, but it's fun. It's a good time. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. This was my first time ever going through Gen 3. Yeah, it was good. A lot of people say that there's too much water, but fuck them. And we got Pokemon Moon. This is probably my least favorite of the 3DS Pokemon games. Like the vibe of it is awesome, the whole Hawaiian theme. I don't know, it just didn't stick around with me as much. Pokemon Y. This was probably my favorite of all the 3DS Pokemon games. A lot of people disliked this line of games like X and Y. In my mind, the 3DS, like this was the best era for Pokemon because it was still completely handheld. They had like a really good online trading system, and it actually felt like completing your Pokedex, it was possible and doable on this one. Whereas like with the Switch games, they just made it like, I don't even think Sword and Shield you can get every Pokemon, so I don't know. I spent a lot of time into this one. Mario 3D Land. Love this game. This game's a blast. I've actually beaten this game numerous times. It's short and sweet. Short and sweet. Good game. Then I've got Super Mario Maker 3DS. This version, it's good. It's Mario Maker. But the biggest issue was that I felt like it really would have benefited from a better online system. It is what it is, you know, Mario Maker, it's cool. And then we got Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. I put a lot of time into this one, but it's funny because if you look at my stats list, like 99% of my playtime in this game is me playing as Ness, and that's it. For being a handheld Smash game, really good, really good. All right, and that's it for that.